Hi all, this is a Karcher cleaner with pressure that is using water, and it is cordless cleaning, for example your car or whatever you want to clean, and it's battery operated, 36 volt 5 amp hours, which I don't really understand why they write this voltage. I will explain in a minute. And you can see 180 watt hour battery, and it work about let's say, I think something like 15 minutes continuous, and this is okay for cleaning 2 cars at the same time. You don't need more than this. The problem with it is that it came with this very low current charging, that is charging when this battery is completely out of drain. It's taking about I think 8 hours to charge it, and the reason is that it is using 500 milliamp hour, and the fast charger is very pricey. I think the price is not reasonable. I think maybe something like $200. And what is special, you can see the percentage, and when I put the power, it will show how much time till it will be completely charged. 254 minutes, and you see 3 bars out of 4. Amazing, so much time. So I thought to myself, why instead of buying, of course, the very expensive fast charger, why not using something like this, like a Segway charger? Because it is same voltage. This is 42 volt 1.7 amps, so it will be more than 3 times faster. It will take less than 3 hours to charge it, and I don't really believe that this is 36 volt. I think it should be 42 when the batteries are fully charged. So let's check it. First time I'm checking, but if the chemistry is lithium and the regular lithium, so why 36? It should be 42 volts. Let's test it. 41.6. Yeah, they're bluffing as expected. So what I'm going to do is something very simple. First is to cut the cord between the socket to the battery and the adapter itself, and then use this simple charger, Segway, which you can buy. It's not expensive today. I think maybe $20 if you buy it on AliExpress, and we'll connect everything and see that it is okay. So I need to cut the wire, of course, and I will cut it maybe near the socket here. It's of course out of the cord now, so do it wisely when doing so. So we will not do a short, and then take some wires, something like this, and I expect only 2 wires because there are 2 contacts, no more than this. So 2 wires only. So it will be very simple to do it and to build my own fast charger. And as you remember, it showed about 254 minutes, something like this. Just 2 wires. The problem with the 2 wires here is that they are pretty thin, because they are meant to 500 milliamps. But anyway, I think if it's short near the socket itself, it will be able to handle the currents that not exactly, I would say, because it's very thin wire. This thin wire can support maybe something like 1 amp, and I want to do it correctly. So maybe I will open the socket here in order to connect wider wires, and then it will be more durable and more safe when connected to high current power supply. So I will do it now and then we'll continue. So using a knife I could open it, I think, a little. Now I can use maybe a screwdriver. Yeah, it will open. I'm sure that it, yeah, a few clips, as you can hear. You don't want to break it too much, so I will be able to nicely, yeah, just 2 wires as I was expecting, and I will use a little wider wire in order to be better reliable for higher current. No problem doing it, and I will be able to close it. Yeah, I think no major breaks here, maybe a little, but it will be okay. So let's do it. So I'm using 18 gauge wire. You can see it's, of course, yeah, it's better. And I want to use, yeah, you see it's almost 2 or 3 times wider than the wire that is currently in use. Of course, you don't want to heat it too much because it will melt the plastic here, so you should do it pretty quick. I don't know if I really need this rubber here to protect the wire. I think it will be okay like this without this rubber. So I'm now heating soldering iron. I will put the battery aside. Now let's do it pretty quickly. Just apply some solder on the wire itself, positive and then the negative. Yeah, something like this. And again on this side, do it quick. Quick as possible. First need to heat it. Yeah, one is out, and you have markings so for the positive and the negative, so you don't need to remember it. Yeah, so again I'm taking this, positive will be here, try to let it cool a little in order not to melt the plastic. Positive and negative. Yeah, perfect. Now I think both wire instead of the rubber, yeah, there is enough room, no need to do anything else. Now this part goes something like this and bang. Same like new in the factory. Yeah, maybe you can put some hot glue on the connection here in order to prevent it from moving here. Let's maybe do it. Yeah. Hot glue is ready to work. Bosch. make sure it is doing the same work as the rubber itself. Yeah. And on the other side, of course, I want to put a connector, so I will be able to connect like it was in the beginning, but also to connect my other charger, so I will use some connection for it, connectors. Now, yeah, let's do it and search for the connectors. Okay, so what I want to do is to use these connectors, and I always love to use heat shrink as isolator near the connector itself. So yeah, and you have color codes for these connectors, and I have this alligator to catch the wire, so I have the positive on the top now and the negative on the bottom. So doing it very quickly. Yeah. So let's try to focus on the connector itself. But the other side. Yeah, so this is the positive. The flat side is the positive. Whoa, it's hot. Yeah. And this is the negative side. And of course, don't forget to put the heat shrink before doing the soldering, because later it's not possible. Wow, hot. And now I'm using hot air to close it. I'm always using on 130 degrees Celsius. Make sure that it will be close to the connection itself. From all the sides, all the way, top to bottom. So you're sure that it is tightened very well. So this part is over. The second part, we have two parts. First is connect one of these to the regular adapter, and the second is to use it for this adapter. Yeah, so you can use it or cut the wire here and do it from the beginning. Okay, so again, let's do it here for example. Yeah, did you see? It cut also the wire inside, so I need to do it with less force. Something like this. And then adjust it again. And if it doesn't go well, do it by hand, because it's very thin wire here, so no problem to do it. So again, same method, using my alligator, and here, in order to put the heat shrink, I will need to cut it further, because otherwise I don't have enough room. I think this will be okay, and I will use a shorter one on this side, because this is what I can. So again, make sure not to flip between the positive and the negative. So this is the positive here, because it's the flat. Yeah, I think so. And it's I wanted to say that it doesn't hit a lot because the wire is thinner, but it did hit me. One, two, three, four, five. And we are ready to close this part also. So yeah, as you can see, looks pretty well. One last thing that you can do here is put Kapton tape in order to make it well closed and without enabling it to open again. And I will look for my Kapton tape. I did find, but not the size that I'm expecting to find. Okay, anyway, it will be okay. Yeah, so using here a Kapton tape. Just another safety, so it will not open up. And now I want to make sure that I did not make a mistake with the positive and the negative, so I'm connecting it to the outlet and testing before connecting it to the battery, the positive and the negative in the correct manner. Yeah, try to remove the reflection. Yeah, and it is okay. And now I will do the same on the fast charge, and we will test it in a second. Okay, so I did prepare already the fast charging, and what we want to do again is to connect it to our something like this. I did connect the wire, cut the wire, the original wire, because I will use it only for this. testing voltage okay, and now is the real test, connecting and see that we have much quicker charge than 250 minutes. Yeah, it is charging 82 minutes. You see, less than 3 hours it will charge, fast charging, using regular Segway charger, and much less expensive than this Karcher original fast charging. So very good, and we done it. Thank you and bye.